Hi everyone, I'm Jess Maurer. Thanks so much for joining me for Core and More. In this session, we're going to go through a couple of different exercises focused on your entire core for 1 minute each. Again, thank you for being here with me. Thank you for your time, your effort, and your energy. Now let's get started with 1 minute to help warm up through our core and our spine and really find what strong posture is. So what I want you to do is sit up as tall as you can, thinking about finding your sits bones into the ground, finding your rib cage over your pelvis, shoulder blades, back pockets, crown of the head up. Now with your exhale, I want you to drop your chin down to your chest. Inhale, let's realign. As you exhale, let's go chest and now shoulders forward, and then realign, shoulders and roll through the head. Let's keep going. We exhale, chin, shoulders, let the ribs release. Roll up one rib at a time, shoulder roll, lift the head. Let's go again. Chin, shoulders, ribs. Now tuck the pelvis. Realign pelvis, ribs, shoulders, head. Perfect. Exhale, roll down and release. And roll up, shoulder roll, head lift. You've got time for just one more. Now we're gonna flip it over onto our hands and our knees. So whichever way is comfortable for you to come over. Hands are gonna come right underneath your shoulders, knees are gonna come right underneath your hips. Now we're gonna practice the same spinal stability here. I want you to just let everything relax. Now, shoot the tailbone behind you, zip the core together, push the floor away, and pull the head nice and long out of the spine. Let's do that again. Let everything dip down. Now reset, shoot the tailbone behind you, zip the core together, push the floor away, find that strong core posture. Perfect, one more time. Let's shoot the tailbone back, contract the core, push the floor away. Now extend the right hand and the left foot. Maybe you wanna lift up, taking the thumb towards the sky, keeping that back as neutrally strong as we can. Come down and let's switch our sides. Let everything relax. Shoot the tailbone behind you, contract the core, push the floor away, extension. Now lift the palm, come up, find your balance for that bird dog. Thinking about nose and toes down to the ground. You got it. Let's bring it down to the floor now, onto one hip, propping yourself all the way down so that you're laying your head on your arm. From here, stack the hips as much as you can, hand to the front for balancing point. Flex through the feet, lift the leg up so it's even with that hip. Now from here, let's bend the knee down into the front and then firecracker, lift that leg up. Lowering down and pressing up. Perfect. Now we only have 10 minutes together, so I really want to make sure that you're moving with intention. It's slow and steady, and we're pushing the leg out, squeezing through that hip and glute area. Lift. You got it. Bringing it down and pressing out. Coming even with the top of the hip, driving energy through your heel. You got this. Oh, you're looking great. Keep it going for me. Lower and lift. Remember, we're gonna be working all of the core, everything between your collarbone and your pubic bones. We're gonna roll over now onto our backs. From here, plant your feet. I want you to lift your pubic bone just off the floor slightly. Contract through the glutes and drive your hips up to the sky. And then roll yourself down. We're gonna do that again, ready? I want you to tilt your pubic bone up, squeeze through your glutes, drive the hips up. We're thinking about the hip bones being higher than the rib cage, trying not to arch the back, but lifting through the glutes and roll yourself back down. Let's do that again. We tilt, we squeeze, we press, we roll back down. We tilt, we squeeze, we lift and press, and we roll back down. Keep it going for me, guys. Tilt and lift. Rolling it back down. Of course, we've got to do the other side for that firecracker, right? So you're going to roll onto your other side in just a few more reps. Rolling up for that bridge and rolling down. I'm going to move all the way to my other side, but you're more than welcome to just roll over. We lay it all the way down, head coming down to the arm, stacking those hips up nice and tall. Flex the foot, lift to hip height, and you drive forward and shoot up. While we're doing this, really making sure that we're not letting the hips wiggle. So what I don't want you to do is move your pelvis, letting your pelvis stay in the center so that we're balancing on that side position. Now, we've done a lot of exercises to help get us into our core and more exercise. We've got 5 more to go. We're going to repeat through those positions but we're gonna change the exercises just slightly. We'll come back up to sitting tall in just a moment, moving into our V-sit position. Perfect. Tapping it down, squeezing the lift. You've only got one more time. You got it. Come on up to sitting tall again. This time, instead of crossing the legs, I want you to put your heels on the floor, toes up. Find that little bit of tilt in that tailbone again. Contract the core, shoulder blades back pockets, and I want you to think about lifting your chest up towards the sky. Now from here, let go of those arms. Beautiful. We're gonna be looking for the area of an earthquake. So when you start to feel the shake, you know it, I want you to hold there. Maybe you take your arms open. Maybe you take your arms up. Maybe we lift one leg. Maybe you lift the other leg and find that position. Maybe you straighten your legs. If you happen to notice that your back starts to curl, I want you to back up a step, maybe drop the heel down or drop the arms. Wherever you are, holding that strong position as much as you can with whatever option feels best for you. Core contracted, you're almost there for 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. I want you to bring it up onto your knees for me now and take your arms out towards the side. Knees right underneath those hips, arms out. Take one leg to the side, beautiful. Lean over, lift the leg, find your bent T. Press yourself back up and let's lateral lean. That's it. Go back to where you were, lift the T. Bring it up and lateral lean. If you can, try to let that palm come fully upon the floor. Lifting and over. Looking awesome, guys. Getting this movement in when we have just a little bit of time. You've got just 10 seconds left. Finding each position to look exactly how you want that core to be. You got it. Flip it over onto your hands and your knees now. Remember, we've already went through how to set your spine, so let's try it one time. Tailbone shoots behind you, zip the core together, push the floor away. We're gonna find that bird dog again, extending the leg, coming up to find your balance. If that feels good, I want you to open up to a diagonal. Come back into that closed position, lower, and then switch. Core is nice and strong here. Open, back to your work, and lower. You got it. You don't need to look at me. Look down at that mat. Toes and nose down to the floor. Finding that stability, opening it, close, and lower. Of course, we're gonna do that bent T and lateral lean on the other side in just a few more reps. Open, ready? Bringing yourself back up onto your knees. Opposite legs going out to the side here. Finding your lean, leg lift. Press yourself up and take it over. Good. We'll come back to where we were. The goal here is not speed, it's control. Thinking about being in between 2 plates of glass as we move so that we're not curling forward in that lean. I sometimes like to say that it's like being in a toaster. You don't want to lean too far forward or back, you'll get burnt. Looking great, guys. Thanks for moving with me today. We've got one more exercise together. If you will, bring yourself back down to the floor, all the way down, knees into your chest, hands down next to your hips. I flex the foot and I want you to press one leg out at a time and switch. So we're not doing a bicycle, but more like a stair stepper. We're pushing the legs out. Now, how low you go is how much more core strength you're gonna need. And flexibility. If that feels good, feel free to take your hands behind your head, lift your shoulder blades off the floor. So it's not about the neck, it's about the shoulder blades lifting up as you keep pressing through those heels. Now, can you take one leg out and say, I am, and then say loving. Good. Press one, I am, and now say patient. Good. Press it out, I am, and now say kind. Now you've got one more, I am. Now what do you need to feel today? Say it. Beautiful. Bring those knees back in. If you will rock yourself up to sitting tall, come back and join me to the front. Thank you so much again for joining me for this Core and More session. I'm Jess Maurer. I hope that you feel stronger, more empowered, not to mention loving, patient, and kind. And I hope you carry that forward for the rest of your day. Bye, everyone.